In this video, I want to show you a simple way to drive traffic to your website. And this is just one more method to continue driving traffic because the more traffic you get, the more opportunities you're going to get people to click through on your affiliate link so that you will make some profit. And so what I want to show you is article marketing. I want to show you how to use article marketing. So as you will recall in the previous videos, I had you write one article and then possibly two if possible, because that will really help you get more exposure. And so we're going to take one of those articles you wrote here, and I'm going to show you step by step the 5 of the more popular article directories that I like to submit to. Plus I'll show you how to find more. We may have to split this up in 2 videos, but we're going to cover article marketing now as the next part of this series. So what we're going to do is, as you wrote those articles in a notepad file, we're going to just pull those up. So you see there's article 1 and we have article 2. I'm going to go ahead and submit article 2 because we've already submitted article 1 to our website. But you could also use the same article you used on your website also within the article directories. We're here to basically get you exposed on high traffic websites. Now, when you're on your website, unique content is the most important thing you can do from a search engine perspective. But what you want to do here is get as much exposure as possible, and so that's why we want to repurpose this content, meaning we want to use it for multiple different things. And so what we're going to do now is take this article and submit it to several article directories. So the first thing we're going to do is go over to a website called article-dashboard.com. So that's www.article-dashboard.com, and you're going to see that on my screen here. And you can also refer to this in the step-by-step guide, which basically just gives you the links and resources so that you can follow along the system more effectively. So you see here we've got under here, you would just come to articledashboard.com just like you see on your screen, and you're going to click over here on submit articles. Now if you're new to their website, you would just click over here and just click on sign up for a free account, and you're going to just go ahead and fill in your information, so your email, all the very standard data, and then you will check, just follow the on-screen instructions. You will get from them like a confirmation number or a confirmation link that you'll get to your email, so just watch for that. Make sure you check your spam filter, that will possibly come into there. So once you get that and you approve, you're going to come back to their website and you're going to be looking for where it says submit articles. So go ahead and just log in there. Now it's always going to be your emails what it's going to be. So just go ahead and log in to Article Dashboard and then click on submit. And once you get to where it says submit articles, it's going to take you directly to this page. Now, if you're just starting out, you're going to want to add a pen name first, and this would be where you put in, a pen name or a name for account. Typically, by default, they'll put in your name right here, but you may need to go over here to where it says add pen name before you can submit an article. But we're going to go over here to where it says submit article. We're going to pick the best category for our article. That's the first thing we're going to do. Now, in this case, we are promoting a make money online type product. So ours would be under business and probably home-based business. Now you can see they have any category. So whether you're promoting a health product you found on ClickBank or you found somewhere else, it really is completely up to you. What category you choose depending on the niche you have selected. This is just the example niche that I am showing you here. So we're in the home-based business niche. I'm going to just pull up the article that I'm going to be submitting. Notice I've already got my title right here. So I'm going to just go ahead and create my title. So I'm just going to go ahead and copy that and come right over here and paste that in. And then where it says article summary, I'm going to go ahead and submit an article summary. So the article summary I like to submit is usually the first 2 sentences. I just basically copy and paste the first 2 sentences and just make that paste. And then I'm going to go ahead and paste the article body, which is going to be the article. So as you can see, this is very simple, very basic, and it's very, very simple to do. So we're just going to copy that. And there you see the article showing up. Okay, and then right here where it says resource box, I'm going to show you how to create a good resource box. So in your resource box, this is your opportunity to provide a link back to your specific website. And so what you're trying to do here is get people to click on the link in your resource box. You want to give them some sort of incentive to click on that. So where it says resource box, you'd put your name or the pen name that you've selected to use. So you don't always have to use your personal name if you don't want to, have your name out there with multiple different products in various niches. So when you're starting out, though, it's probably simplest just to use your name, and then as you get more, more into it, you can also always add more. So under your resource box, this is where you're just going to type in, your name. So I'm going to just do the name that I'm working under here. Um, is an online product reviewer. Learn more about how you can. I'm just, writing this out plain. So you would just write out something that would possibly encourage them to click through. So learn more about how you can make money online taking surveys by clicking. Learn more about how you can make money online taking surveys by visiting. And then you just put in the website that you're promoting, which in this case it is a Weebly website. So we would just copy and paste our Weebly URL directly right there. And then just put a note with the keyword in it. So you also want to try and include the main keyword of your website that you're trying to promote somewhere within that as well. So notice here the main keyword on our site is paid surveys for cash. So we want to try and fit in that keyword phrase somewhere in our resource box. So put it is possible to find paid surveys for cash. So that's just a very basic resource box. I could possibly put a little more thought into that, but then you kind of get the basic idea. It's very basic, very simple. Now the next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to do a little HTML coding. And to do that, just go over to Google and type in HTML code. This is the simplest way for me to just demonstrate what I'm talking about. So type in HTML link code into Google, and you're going to get a page that looks like this. This is a site called Quackit. It looks like they're a site that teaches people about HTML. So what you can do here is where it says HTML link, same window, you would just copy that. So copy that code. We're going to come right back over here, and you're just going to want to paste it right here in the resource box. Now, what you're going to do here is where in between the quotation marks that you see right here, this is the website that you're going to link to. So right here, you would put a link directly back to your Weebly website in this case, or the website that you are promoting, or a specific page on your website, depending on how you're doing the promotion. So you just put that in there, and then the word that you want to show up here would be the main keyword that you were trying to target, which in this case would be paid surveys for cash, which is what we're trying to get that site to rank for. So paid surveys for cash. And then at the end of it, I'm just going to put a period because that will end that. So there you have that part right there. So what we're going to do now is just copy. So copy this. Control X is actually going to cut it, and I'm going to paste it directly over the keyword that I'm going after here. So now you see here within that, the part that's going to show up as a clickable link will be this keyword phrase, paid surveys for cash, and this will actually help you in the search engines because it will actually give you a little good link boost going to your specific page, which will help that rank higher. So it all kind of works together. So you notice here I've just got my brief resource box. Learn more about how you can make money online taking surveys by visiting, and then I've got the website here. It is possible to find paid surveys for cash. So I've got two places where they can click on the link. So what I'm going to do now is just copy this resource box because we are going to use it again. So here is the resource. We're just going to copy that, paste that in there so we have it for the future. And then under keywords, that's the next thing we're going to do. So we've got Keywords, I would use stuff like make money online in this case. If you're in the health niche, it could be health and fitness, it could be weight loss, whatever product you're trying to promote. It could be six-pack abs, it could be how to get back with your ex, whatever product you found, how to be a better investor, anything like that. Whatever product you're promoting, that's the keyword you're going to use. So it could even be a physical product you're promoting, but you get the idea. It's a keyword related to your product. So paid surveys, um, survey, cash, internet marketing. So here's just some keywords. I'm going to copy these keywords because I'm going to use these in the other article directories that we submit to. So now that I've done that, we're going to go ahead and just click over here on preview. And this is how to use article dashboard. So I'm just going to click here on preview. And there you see the article. And you notice here that this link is now clickable and it takes you directly to the website. I did notice that this link did not show up as clickable, so there is a way that we can fix that though. So I'm going to come back over here, and what I'm going to do is actually just take this code, again, this HTML code, and we're going to want to wrap it around the domain name that we're trying to promote and just paste it in there. So if you're kind of following along, what I'm doing is we want this special code because that's going to make the link active for these article directories. Sometimes by default they will actually automatically just make the link work the other way by just typing it, but some don't. So I wanted to make sure I showed you that. So I'm going to just copy that because that's what we're actually going to put into the clickable part as well. You have to have the link in this part between the quotes because that tells it where to go to, and then right here is going to be what's going to display that's going to be clickable. So in this case we actually want the website to be clickable as well as right here where we have the keyword being clickable. So we have two links going there that they can click on. Now that I've done that, I'll click on preview again and we're going to see if it picked up those changes. So here we go, and you notice that this now seems to work. So we can just click on it to verify that it is working, and it is working. It takes us right to where we were, and so that is good. So now you're going to go right over here to where it says submit, and just click on submit, and then you are completed with this process. So you now see here, so your product was successfully posted and it's now waiting for review. So now we're going to go ahead and show you how to do this with 4 other high traffic article directories, and I'm going to show you this in another video. Then I'm going to show you how to find more article directories to submit to.